Hello, Ebenezer family. It's time for our weekly devotion and announcements. And this morning, I just want to revisit something that we talked about yesterday morning in church. Um, at the end of the service, I gave you all a challenge. And this challenge was for me as much as it is for anybody else. And in Psalm 139, we hand out little golden sheets with two verses on it. And my challenge was to make that your prayer this week, every day this week. Psalm 139, verse 23 and 24, it says, search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there's any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. And I talked about that a little bit about how it can be a dangerous prayer because, and we didn't go into much detail, but the truth is, we try to hold things inside of us and hide them from other people and maybe even try to hide them from God. The truth is, God sees everything, God knows everything. And when we make this our prayer, we're pleading with God to take a look and let me know what you see. Uh, it's not necessarily always going to be pretty, and it might be pretty ugly sometimes. To see what types of things that is in our life that we are not um, paying attention to, or we're trying to hide, or we're trying to get away with. Maybe it's something that brings us great pleasure. Maybe it's something that we're embarrassed about or ashamed of. So my challenge is still every day pray this prayer. And I encourage you just to set aside a special time to do that and read that verse. Make that verse your prayer. Don't hesitate to add to it and pray about the things that in that verse. But make that verse your prayer. And don't just pray it and say it once. Pray it over and over and over again each day. Um, for some people, there may not be an incredible revelation, but for some of us, hold on to your socks because it's going to be a life changer for sure. So that's our devotion this morning. And for announcements, let's see here. We got a couple things coming up. On the 11th, that's Saturday, is the men's breakfast at 7:30. All men are invited. That's men that are old, men that are young, men that are middle aged. Come and have breakfast and join in the conversation. On the 12th, that's Sunday, right after church, we are having our congregational meeting. Well, I shouldn't say right after church, we're having lunch and then in the congregational meeting. If you were not able to sign up for lunch, please give the office a call today so that we can have a final count, make sure we have enough money or enough food. Yeah, money. Uh, so we have enough food. Um, but we encourage you too to stick around for the congregational meeting and hear what's happening in the church. July 19th in the evening at 6:30, we are having a meeting that'll be in the youth room concerning our Lithuanian mission trip next summer. And if you have any interest at all, I encourage you to come. We have sign up sheets, uh, and that's just so that I know how much interest is there. We're going to have a little bit of snacky stuff, but by all means, if you did not get a chance to sign up on the sheet and you are interested, please come to it. The youth room's down in the basement, all at the way at the end of the hallway. Uh, but our the gentleman that is going to be helping to coordinate this, Sean Coffey, will be here, and he'll tell us about the trip and be able to answer all kinds of questions as well. We're still collecting clothes for the Hope Center over in Hagerstown. You can leave them in the glass enclosure there at the end of the building. Yeah, that's right in front of the vehicles. While we're talking about that end of the building, there's a ramp that goes down to the basement. At the bottom of that ramp, those doors kind of stick every once in a while. So we ask that if you use those doors, just take a couple extra seconds and check them to make sure they are secured when you are done using them. Our OCC is gearing up. We will be having a packing party in November. More to come on that. But in between now and then, we do have our collection box. It's in the uh, area there where the elevator is. There's information over in the information center. There's a table set up for OCC and some shoe boxes. We do encourage you to pack shoe boxes at home, and we will have our own little collection week time later on this year, and we will get them all over to the next staging area of the place. But in the meantime, in July here on the Sundays, we will be having our little version of Christmas in July. And what that involves is pastries and goodies. And this past week there was some chili and some honey and pies and cookies and cakes and all kinds of stuff. So if you want to donate towards that, you can do it in one of two ways. Either bring in a pastry and put it on the table there, and uh, that way somebody can buy it, or you can buy the pastry off the table and put money in the donation box. There's no set price; it's all based on donation, and that money will all go towards the OCC shipping for our shoe boxes this year. I believe that is all the announcements for today. Pray that you have a great week.